Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's video. It's been a while since I've recorded. I've been going through a lot of changes. The business has been going through a lot of changes, and there are going to be some changes to the channel. So we are still going to be talking about human design, but we're going to be talking about it in the context of business, career, and leadership, and something that I'm calling emergent leadership. And human design is an amazing tool for emergent leadership. So some videos will be talking about human design, others will be talking more about leadership concepts. And if you're new to human design and just finding this channel, bring your skepticism, bring your doubts. I've been working with it for 8 years or so now. I had my skepticism, I get it. And it is a leadership tool for leaders of the future and leaders who are wanting to really step into the type of leadership that this new emerging age of AI, this new emerging rapid pace of change and technological innovation is asking of leaders and is asking of perhaps you as a business owner or perhaps you as a manager of a team. So strap in. Today we are going to be talking about human design for business, and we're going to be looking at 7 energetic leadership types and how energy flows through you based on your energetic type is also how you can determine how you're supposed to flow in your business or in your organization, and how you're supposed to flow with others on your team or in other teams around you. So generators and manifesting generators out there, you are the builders. There are about 37% of the population are generators, 33% of the population are manifesting generators. And you are both builders, meaning that you have a never-ending battery, a never-ending source of energy that you can tap into to get things done. So it's like, imagine a beacon kind of beaconing out from the center of your core, and people can feel that energy. So if you're watching this and you're a generator or a manifesting generator, then you're probably familiar with getting a lot of opportunities, a lot of requests on your energy, and a lot of them will be exciting and interesting and things you want to do. It's important, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, to not make a decision from what you want to do with your mind. And this is one of the key ways to really thrive in your business and in your career, and to let go of some of the hamster wheel, hard work, overwhelm, busyness, urgency patterns. So projectors, you're about 20% of the population. You are the guides. You're here to guide energy. And that's why there's fewer of you, because the 70% or so of the generators and manifesting generators, I'm a manifesting generator, I'm a builder. Let's just go ahead and call us builders. So we build the ideas, we build the innovations. That doesn't mean we can't also come up with the ideas and innovations, but the projectors are here to guide the process. They're here to help the builders. So the guides are here to help the builders understand where to best put their energy and to help us direct our energy in the correct ways, and to help us understand how to listen to our energy and to help us see what's efficient and what isn't efficient. The manifestors, only about 10% of you in the population, and that's because you are the innovators. And like I said, that doesn't mean the other types can't innovate, but the manifestors, you are here to kick off new ideas, to bring in big ideas, and to not necessarily bring them all the way into fruition. You're here to kick them off. You're here to take some action, to do some work, but then let the builders take it on and bring it into completion, and you move on to the next innovation. And then the reflectors, you're the evaluators. You are here to really zoom out. You see the paragraph where everyone else sees the sentence. So you can really evaluate a process, a system, an organizational pattern, trends in the marketplace. So it's really important for you to be in a role in a company where you are able to look at trends, you're able to see the bigger perspective, and you're given time to do that. And then your opinions and your directives and your feedback is valued in those roles. So the projectors, the guides, take a step back to them. There are 3 different types: classic guides, energy guides, and mental guides. So the classic guides, you're really, really here to sense and be very discerning about the purity of the energy. So when you're feeling into the energy of how a group is working, to really trust your discernment and your instincts around how that is working out, and how what's happening in the environment. Ask really good questions. Trust that feeling of the purity of the energy? Are the builders around you using their energy in a good way, in the way it's designed to? And if not, ask good questions. Make the generators, the builders, think about it. Not all builders are ready to hear or be guided by you. So being in the right environment, being in a place where the builders and the other types want to listen to you, want your guidance, want your direction, sense the wisdom that you're naturally absorbing from the environment, and invite you into sharing that. If you're running a business as a guide, then sometimes it can be confusing as to know when and where to initiate and where to start, and how do I wait until I'm invited to share this wisdom or to share my business. And I always talk about building your dance floor, building the dance floor that you are dancing on, letting people know what your dance floor is so they know what dance to invite you into. So the energy projectors, you do have more energy, more kind of consistent. It's still inconsistent, but you have more of this like motor energy. Sometimes it kicks in to get things done. So other types and other individuals in your business, collaborators, or in your organization may ask for you to use your energy, and you really resist that temptation to act from pressure from others or pressure from yourself, and pause and slow down and really make sure that that's the correct invitation for you. You really want to be strategic with how you use your energy. And the mental projectors, you're really here to understand the transient energy moving through space. So your mind is very powerful. It's still not the thing that you should use to make decisions primarily, but you are here to guide and really notice the transient energy and how the energy moves between people. And being in the right environment is important for all the classic energy and mental guides, but extra important for the mental guides, that you are in an environment where you are invited to share your wisdom, you are invited to guide and direct, where you're recognized for that and appreciated for that. So one of the key things for guides, if you're not in the right place in an organization, if you don't have the right team around you in your business that appreciate and recognize your guidance, that's the first thing to show. Getting into the right place so energy can naturally flow through the system and everything can be easier as a result. So the manifestors. So the manifestors, also known as the innovators, you are here to initiate, you are here to inform, you are here to kick things off and get things started. So for you, it's about following your spark. So it's about really trusting this inner spark, this inner pull, this lasso on your heart, tugging you in a particular direction of an initiative to kick off. And if you're in an organization reporting in a reporting structure, it's really important that you work your way or communicate your way into a role where you are free to innovate, where you are free to initiate and kick off projects, and where you reporting to others is the hardest for the innovators. As long as you have enough autonomy, go for it. If you're starting a business, it's really important to not create a job for yourself, but to, as soon as you can, as soon as there's the funds, to surround yourself with a team that can do the implementation. Surround yourself with builders, and when needed, a guide, so that you can stay in that innovative, creative space. And for the reflectors, the evaluators, again, as I mentioned before, finding a place in an organization where you can see the big picture and where you're advising or being a strategic advisor, even a consultant, if you're running a business, is a really good place where you can watch the trends and advise based on trends. So again, this is very high level. There's a lot of specifics, but for high level basics of your energetic leadership type, these are some key things to follow. So coming back, kind of going back in reverse order now, coming back to the builders for a little bit. Again, in organizations or in your business, you're here to move projects forward. You're here to attract opportunities. You're here to trust which opportunities feel right in your body. You're here to notice frustration when it comes up. And if frustration does come up, to take that as a signal that you're on the wrong track, and to get curious and to question and to find that satisfaction, find where you work, where you love your work. Because if not, you're gonna burn out, you're gonna get exhausted. And the tagline for the builders out there is, don't weaken your beacon. If you burn yourself out by spending too much energy on the incorrect things and the incorrect requests in your energy, you're not gonna do anyone any good. You're not gonna do you any good, your business any good, your clients any good, your teammates, the people on your team. you're going to burn yourself out and you're going to be a shell of what's possible. So there's a reason why there's 1 to 2% evaluators, 10% innovators, 20% guides, and 70% builders. And when you're all playing your role, the energy of the system is balanced and everyone can be in their lane of genius. And that's really the goal here. So to sum up this very, very, very high level video, if you're a builder, then you want to not weaken your beacon, wait for opportunities to come to you, request your energy, trust if your energy is like a yes for that or a no, not your excitement or what you think about it, but your energy. Trust that. And if you're a manifesting generator, one of the 2 builder types, then you may miss steps along the way. It's really important for you to slow down and really listen. While the generators typically do things in stages. The manifesting generators are quicker to create, but miss steps along the way. So to have someone around you to help you clean up or put the balls where they belong when you're throwing them around is really, really helpful. And then for the classic energy and mental guides, remember, be very be just very diligent about making sure you're in the right environment, asking good questions. If you're a classic guide, be very discerning of the purity of your energy. If you're an energy guide, resist the temptation to act from energetic pressure. If you're a mental guide, pay attention to the transient energy moving through the space and make sure that you're in a place where you're really, really deeply recognized and appreciated and invited to share your wisdom. If you're an innovator, get those projects started and then have people around you to support you and make sure you're in a creative place in your organization and that you don't put yourself into your own box in your own business where you don't get to innovate and create. And the evaluators, be in that place where you can see the paragraph while everyone else is working on the sentence so that you can guide an overall process and see the trends. So that's high level. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's helpful. Leave any questions or comments below. And just real quick before we close out the video, again, about the giveaway. When we hit 1,600 subscribers, or about 150 away at the time of recording, we are going to give away a 90-minute leadership human design reading, where I'll look at your chart and I'll help you understand, and we'll work through any skepticism you have, and we'll help you apply and understand the specifics, not just the energy type, but also more specifics about how energy moves through your body and how you can use that to better lead, to better run your business, to better advance your career, manage your team, etc. So hope you enjoyed this video. All you got to do to enter the giveaway is subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, and we will choose a lucky random subscriber who left a comment at the 1,600 subscriber mark. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope you're having a beautiful day.